Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days, the latest entry in PikPok's zombie survival franchise, offers a fresh take on the genre by blending elements from beloved games like State of Decay, Splinter Cell, and This War of Mine. Set in the fictional Walton City, Texas during the 1980s, this side-scrolling shelter survival game challenges players to guide a group of survivors through a zombie apocalypse. Let's dive into the good and bad aspects of this highly anticipated title. One of the most striking features of Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days is its atmospheric 2.5D visual style that perfectly captures the essence of 1980s America. The game's attention to detail is remarkable, from the eerie, abandoned streets to the dust-filled interiors of derelict buildings. Players have praised the game's movie-quality graphics and the effective use of lighting to create tension. The visual fidelity adds a layer of immersion that's uncommon in side-scrolling games, making the zombie-infested world feel more alive, or undead, than ever. Unlike many zombie games that focus on large-scale battles against hordes of undead, Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days emphasizes the terror of encountering even a single zombie in close quarters. The game's stealth mechanics are reminiscent of classics like Splinter Cell and Mark of the Ninja, requiring players to carefully plan their movements and use the environment to their advantage. This strategy generates a tangible feeling of suspense and apprehension, ensuring players remain captivated throughout their scavenging expeditions. The game incorporates a robust resource management and base building system that adds depth to the survival experience. Players must balance the needs of their survivors, manage limited inventory space, and make tough decisions about resource allocation. The crafting system allows for meaningful upgrades to the base and equipment, providing a sense of progression and accomplishment as players navigate the apocalypse. Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days features a cast of diverse characters, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. The permadeath mechanic adds weight to every decision, as losing a character means they're gone for good. This creates a strong emotional connection to the survivors and heightens the stakes of each mission. The game world of Walton City changes over time, with certain areas becoming more dangerous or completely uninhabitable as the zombie threat grows. This dynamic environment ensures that each playthrough offers a unique experience, encouraging players to adapt their strategies and explore new areas. Despite its many strengths, Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days suffers from a repetitive gameplay loop that can become monotonous over time. The cycle of scavenging, base maintenance, and survival can start to feel formulaic, especially in the absence of a strong narrative framework to drive the action forward. While the stealth mechanics are well implemented, the combat system is relatively simplistic. Players are often limited to basic melee weapons like clubs or found objects, which can make encounters feel less dynamic than in other zombie games. The combat lacks the depth and variety that some players might expect from a survival horror title. Many of the game's core mechanics and concepts have been seen before in other titles. The base building elements are reminiscent of This War of Mine, while the survivor management system draws comparisons to State of Decay. While these inspirations are well executed, some players might find the lack of truly innovative features disappointing. The game's focus on stealth and resource management can lead to a steep learning curve for new players. The unforgiving nature of the permadeath system means that early mistakes can have long-lasting consequences, which may frustrate some players as they learn the ropes. While the game excels in creating a tense atmosphere and compelling gameplay scenarios, it lacks a strong overarching narrative to tie everything together. The absence of a more directed story can make the experience feel aimless at times, relying heavily on player-created narratives to drive engagement. Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days is a promising addition to the zombie survival genre, offering a unique blend of stealth, resource management, and base-building mechanics. Its atmospheric 1980s setting and intense gameplay create a truly immersive experience that will appeal to fans of survival horror. However, the repetitive nature of the gameplay loop and the familiarity of some concepts may limit its long-term appeal for some players. Despite these drawbacks, the game's strong foundation and polished mechanics make it a solid choice for those looking for a challenging and atmospheric zombie survival experience. With potential for future updates and expansions, Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days has the opportunity to grow into a standout title in the crowded zombie game market. As one player enthusiastically stated, "Couldn't be more excited for it. It's a PAX highlight so far. Best horror game that I've seen so far." While it may not revolutionize the genre, Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days offers a tense, engaging, and visually striking journey through the zombie apocalypse that is sure to keep players on their toes.